Morning. So we are about half an hour out of Fort William on the west coast of Scotland. This is Loch Alort. I've no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and I'm going to do that a lot through the course of this weekend. There's lots of places with far too many letters in them. We've come out for the bank holiday weekend. I'm going to head along the coast a bit. There's a Bothy that's been recommended to us by a friend who's a supboarder and a kayaker. Go check that out. We've got a few new things to try. We've got our new hooked bivvies. Going to give those a go, see how we get on. So we're going to head out in the water now. I will take you with us and I'll show you what's going on, and then we'll show you camp when we get there.
Forecast northerly 5 or 6, decreasing 3 or 4, then backing northwesterly 4 or 5 later. Occasionally 6 later in the north. Moderate or rough in the far north, but elsewhere slight or moderate. Showers wintry at first. Good, occasionally poor at first.
Right, so you may be able to hear the wind has picked up a little bit, but it's a bank holiday and we've got another Bothy to explore. So this Bothy is, as far as I can tell, doesn't have a name, or at least not one I can pronounce. So let's go see what it's like. There was someone camping over in the next little bay, so there is a chance there'll be some people about here. Right, let's have a look. There's our two kayakers we passed. I think we're having fun in the wind as much as we were there on the inflatables. Let's see what we got. Peanmeanach. Peanmeanach. Pean, you go for Pean. Yeah. Peanmeanach. Peanmeanach. Oh, it's quite well supplied. Plenty of custard.
Tea and coffee. Oil.
Yeah. Hot pepper sauce.
Cool.
Yeah, I guess this is one that's relatively easy to get stuff out to, because there's the walk and there is the...
Not very far. What's the sitting platform or cooking platform?
Bit of both.
Fire, get some wood.
Oh, bunk beds.
Bunk beds.
Oh, they're great. Oh, this is a lovely Bothy.
The clips as well, you know.
Yeah.
Jackets up. Huh? It's very cute. Comes with a few free armrest.
Is it long enough to sleep as you go? Oh, you'd have to go a long ways, wouldn't you?
You get a couple of people long ways.
Yeah. Got the friendly people.
Huh? That's cool. That's a good way of getting extra space.
Yep. And then there are stairs. Oh.
Try and walk with me.
It's just a flat attic up here. Out. And low beams. Yeah, you get loads of people in here.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah, this would be a good one for a trip. Get people out.
Yeah.
It's not far. It's,
No. But now paddle.
Yeah. Yeah, a really nice bothy. So we've been exploring. After we had a look around the Bothy, we dropped off the bags and then headed out along the coast a little bit around to the headland. We had hoped to get out to Goat Island, but the way the wind has been blowing, and if it got any stronger, then there was a danger we'd go there and not be able to get back to our gear. So the plan is hopefully we're going to head out past there tomorrow morning. We've set up camp, had a bit of dinner, and now we're getting the... Right, we'll try that again. The GoPro batteries died doing the time lapse. Hope that comes out okay. So we've had some dinner and we've got camp set up. Chloe's just getting her bivvy sorted. So let's take a little look at what we've done. This is our... They are AquaQuest hooped bivvies, and you can see Chloe's got hers set up. The thing that attracted us to these in particular was this big bug net. So you can have this set up with a hoop and the bug net on, and that should hopefully keep any midges at bay. We've got our little tarp, give us a little bit of shelter from the wind. We will probably invest in a slightly larger tarp. We're not predicting any rain, but I mean, it's something a little bit bigger. If it did come to the worst, would just give us a little bit of extra shelter. Although the bivvies should keep us dry, it's mostly about whether you're going to be able to be kind of comfortable for cooking and spending your day. So some of the criticisms of the bivvies is, when you look at reviews online, is sometimes that in super bad conditions that it can be quite tough, but we don't come out paddleboard camping in super bad conditions, so that's not a huge concern of ours. Apparently you can get a bit of condensation on these ones in particular, so hopefully we're going to be able to keep it vented and open, and the tarp will give us a bit of extra protection. I'm looking forward to spending the night in these. I think it's going to be quite good fun. I know Chloe is. Oh, the sun is now peeking out. We've got the boards acting as a little extra windbreak there. But we're all set. We were pretty much on our own here. We've had a few walkers come down, and then Glastonbury happened. These guys are all on we've been chatting to one of the fellas. They're on a leave no trace outdoor course thing. I suspect it's to do with keeping your instructor certs up. They seem to have spread themselves out a bit, and they're all in the Bothy now. Looks like they're getting a fire going. There's not an awful lot of firewood here. We're probably not going to get a fire going ourselves, but we do have some marshmallows we might take into. So we might catch up in the morning, let you know how the old bivvy experience went. Okay, bye. Morning.
Morning.
So, good morning. We survived the night in the bivvies. Temperature dropped a bit, wind dropped a lot. But I was quite snug and cosy. No issues there. I slept fine. Absolutely fine. It was quite nice having the wind on my face. I slept with it open. I didn't have the bug net up. I just had the shooty bit up to my chest. And yeah, slept fine. Absolutely fine. I couldn't have missed. Wouldn't have necessarily preferred a tent really. Felt a few little bugs now and again, but nothing significant. No midge infestation. I think later in the season it'd be a bit of a different story, and you'd want the midge net up. What are your impressions, Chloe?
Yeah, it was good. It was cosy. Plenty of room for moving about in.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of storage for like your phone and your charger and like
Yeah,
bits and bobs at the side without rolling onto them, which was really good.
Yeah.
Crush my glasses. A little bit of storage space just ahead, just for little bits and pieces was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good experience.
So one of the reasons we started looking at bivvies is Chloe's got a one-person tent, but finds that a little bit claustrophobic. So you feel that the bivvy kind of solves that.
Yeah, definitely. And with the midge net and with a bigger tarp if it was raining,
Yep.
you can still keep it ventilated and have plenty of
Cool.
air around you.
So on ventilation, so certainly I have this morning, and I've aired it off quite a bit now, but there was quite a bit of condensation on the inside. As I come out now, you'll see on my knees because it's not aired out yet. Still quite a bit. I know I can't feel that through the sleeping bag, but it is pretty damp, and it's damp on the inside there. So and we had the hoods open, so there's not really anything else that we could do to ventilate it anymore. I suspect maybe it was just because it was a cold night, but that's something we'll keep an eye on. If you were doing this over multiple days, then you'd need to give your gear a good amount of time to air out each night, which wouldn't be ideal. But again, for what we're doing it, normally we're only a day at a time anyway, so it's not going to be a big deal, and we can air stuff out at home.
Hopefully if it's warmer as well, it
Yeah.
wouldn't be so severe, or you could dry your sleeping bag out in the morning before you packed it up.
Yeah, just things to consider. That was fair enough. That was one of the things that came up in some of the reviews. I didn't know whether that was because people were sleeping with it all zipped up or not.
It was a cold night. So.
Yeah. Cool. We'll keep plugging at it, and we'll see how it goes. Right, I'm going to go for a pee.
Okay, I think that's probably a reasonable portion.
Yeah, it's a huge portion. You got enough?
Yeah.
If you're happy with it.
I'm happy with that. I've got that. Oh, some bits back in this one. Not as much as the other one. But it's back. Oh, it looks beautiful.
Yes. So maybe we head up round again, see if we see and poke round.
Mm-hmm.
Come back, here you goat.
What's up? Are you stringing us along?
we've packed up camp and we're getting ready to leave the bay. So we've had a lovely stay here. We definitely think about coming back. There's a beautiful little bay just around the corner. So now a bit more confident in our abilities. Maybe we would just kind of tuck ourselves into here, leave the comfort of the security of the Bothy. Although that said, we did have good fun in the Bothy last night. We got chatting to some of the other travellers in there. So there was a big group. You saw the tents there. They were down doing a course, kind of leave no trace course. So they've been going around tutting at all of the fire pits that people have set up, picking up rubbish. There was a couple who were up from Glasgow. They got a fire going and were very hospitable, and indeed made us shared their curry with us. It was great. A chap who was from the States originally. He's over living in Edinburgh, and he'd been given a free pass from his missus to go out and explore, and this was his first Bothy experience. That was really nice, just sitting around the fire, having a bit of a chat. So I think that's a lot of what the kind of Bothy experience is supposed to be. And yeah, it's great, really nice. So we're now going to head out onto the water, head towards Goat Island, see if we can get on, check out the fort. So here we go.
First gale warning. Gale warning. Saturday, 4th May, 1926 GMT. Faroes.
So there we go, so we've just paddled between the couple of islands. We're now at Goat Island. You can see the water there between the islands is quite agitated. You've got quite a long catch from the wind. Hang on. So we've been in the shelter that this inlet provides us. Sea lock. Out there's obviously still quite a wind blowing, and it's picking up the swell, which we've just had to ride through there. But we're now back in the safety and comfort of this is Goat Island. We just saw some on the rocks over there. There were some cormorants, possibly, maybe shags. I can never tell the difference. Up on the cliffs with some young'uns. We're going to now take our way into Goat Island. Across, so this is the view back to the Bothy. So there's someone down on the beach at the moment. The geese weren't expecting visitors. Water is beautifully clear. It looks like the stone stackers have got here before us. Chloe.
No, not on me. Not on me.
Chloe wants to do a video thing about the fort.
No, I want you to do a video thing about the fort. That's very close up.
This is the fort.
Where is the fort from?
Here. This is it.
What's the island called?
It's Goat Island. It's the island with the goats. It's Goat Island. Although, so far, no goats.
No go.
Not even a goat bird.
No.
goat, 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 goats.
It's just a different kind of life, same old heavy heart. It's just a page on a map that's keeping us apart. Oh, how long, how far to go, how long, how far. It's just a page on a map that's keeping us apart. Oh, how long, how far to go, how long, how far. And you can cry all you want, but nothing's gonna change unless in more than a month we don't feel the same. Oh, how long, how far to go, how long, how far.
So there we go, we made it just in time for the rain to come in. Very welcome to see the van. We're going to get packed in, get our gear off, have a nice brew. Just as we're coming past, there are millions of kayakers just turned up, and they're going the correct direction with the flow, something that we can perhaps learn from, although they're still going to find the headwind as they get around the corner tough, I think. How are we doing, Chloe? Yeah. We'll get in, get our gear off and get the cuppa going. And it turns out, when we thought the tide was out, when we launched yesterday, it turns out it's only halfway out. It's fucking miles to the boards here. What are we getting there? It's been a great trip. The trip back, the journey back from Seal Island was quite exciting. The wind was catching and pushing down, and it was pushing against the tide coming out. It felt like you were going quite fast with the wind, but actually at one point Chloe caught an eddy and was way up and went, oh, yuck, this isn't very nice. Okay, well, I'm glad we missed this on the water. Okay, we're going to get the boards and stuff in, we'll get you back in the van.